Alright, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rachab Madash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and GMS who were well. And also honor and salutations to those of you who are of the hopeful elect and are out there teaching the word in sincerity and truth. Alright, so another car talk. There's something I was thinking about as I was leaving work. You know, every once in a while, you know, you have you get in a good mood. You might have, I don't know, you might have did something groundbreaking at work, or I don't know, you might have completed something that's been nagging you for a long time. And you get in these good moods, man. I was in one of those moods as I was leaving work. And the thought popped in my head that, doubt can be confused with hope, right? And I started thinking about it, and I said, well, the scriptures say that we're saved in hope, right? That we hope for the gifts of the kingdom of heaven. Of course, we hope for salvation. We hope to be men of the Lord, right? But I started thinking about that, right? And I think, and I only can speak for myself because I experienced this myself. Just doubting something don't mean you're hoping for it, right? Because I'll show you the difference in expression, right? When you go, I hope so. I think I can, right? That's not hope. That's doubt, right? And there's a difference between doubt and hoping for something, right? Because when you hope for something, right? It's an action. You actually go through the I don't want to say go through the motions, because that gives a connotation of being lazy, but you go through the proper steps to get the thing that you hope for. Like when you say, I want to be I don't know, I want to have 2% body fat, right? By sitting around and going, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. That's not hope. That's not hope. Hoping for it is actually, taking the proper steps to get to it, right? The scriptures say this, to give diligence to make your calling and election sure, right? So hope is there's a surety that comes with hope, because the scriptures give you the layout of who's going to be or not who's going to be delivered, but the type of men that are going to be delivered. They're going to be consistent, right? They're going to carry the stewardship with diligence, as I just mentioned. They're going to be out on the highways and byways. They're going to be when the Lord asked Peter, he said, "Do you love me?" What did he said, "Yeah, Lord, I love you." What did he say in response? "To feed my sheep," right? So you know what type of person, what tangibles or what characteristics these people are going to have. So if you're doing those things, then you that's where your hope comes from, and actually doing the things that it's going to take to get to the kingdom, man, to get to salvation. By sitting around and I really ain't that ill with it, I like how you do it, but I couldn't do it like you. That's not hope, man. That's doubt. And you gotta talk to yourself and tell yourself, I can do this. I am a man of the Lord. You have to walk with an air of confidence. One of the elder apostles tells a story about a situation he was in, and I don't want to give too many details because it'll give away what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if the elder wants his business out there, the elder apostle wants his business out there, but he was going through a situation, and he took himself into the other room, and he spoke to the Heavenly Father with an air of confidence, right? Which was, how am I supposed to do your work, Lord, if I'm having this hindrance? I got work to do, right? And he went into it with this air of confidence, and the next day there was a deliverance from the situation, man. You see? So it's you have to have hope. Hope is actually going step by step through everything that you need to go through, doing all the things that you need to do to get to that goal, or to get to that dream or that wish. That's what hope is, man. It's okay to say I'm a man of the Lord. It's okay to say that I want to be saved. It's okay to say those things, man. It's okay to believe in those things, because do you think it's either that, or being like IUIC, where they don't even talk about America being destroyed and being delivered from it. They don't even talk about it. What are they hoping for? What is their hope? They're trying to create, this utopia here on earth, or the kingdom of heaven will be on earth. But what I mean is, without the salvation of Yahweh Shai, man. To hope is to do. To hope is to act. And if you don't, I can't even say if you don't get to it, because I feel like if you do all the things you're supposed to do, the Lord gave us the roadmap. Why would He give you the roadmap? Have you do all the things you do everything on you got imagine you got a map in front of you, right? And it tells you how to get to a place, right? You got to go take a left on Main Street, then go 3 miles and take another left onto Dunwoody Street, right? And then go another 10 miles and take exit 15. If you follow those directions, you're gonna get to the destination. So I can't even say if you do these things you still don't make it, then that was the will of the Lord, which is true, right? But if you why would he give us the map, man? Why would he give us the roadmap of what to do, how to behave ourselves, right? The scripture says things like this, right? When saw we you a hungered and gave you to eat, or when saw we you a thirst and gave you to drink? He said, when you did it to one of these little ones. Why would he tell us something like that on how to behave with our brothers if there wasn't benefit to it, if it wasn't a piece of the roadmap to get in where we want to get, man? Why would he tell us? Why'd he even bother coming down here to teach the apostles, and then the apostles to do their work and leave epistles for us to learn, and stories and history for us to learn, for us to follow, right? The scriptures say this, that the things that are written aforetime are written for our learning. Why learn them and then he not give it to us? It doesn't make any. It's eye opening, man. And that's what faith is, man. Faith and hope come in action and in work and in doing. And you gotta constantly remind yourself. And I'm speaking to me, man. I'm speaking to me, but I gotta share these thoughts that I'm having. But you gotta do it, man. Just do it. Just and I know that's not practical to say, just do it, right? But we know what we have to do, right? We know we gotta do shows, right? We know we gotta go out on the highways and byways and preach the word. We know we gotta be brotherly. We know we gotta pay our tithes. We know we gotta, be organized and in order and follow the order. We have all the tools and the instruction manuals on how to use the tools to get the job done, man. So that's it, man. I was thinking of that. Don't be doubtful, especially now, man, where the expectations are increasing. The expectations of us, what is to be expected of us. I had this thought when I first came into the truth that, we would go from what we were at the snap of a finger, we'd go into these men that were godly and kingly and be able to rule the earth. But my journey in the truth and the length of the longer I'm in the truth, I'm starting to realize that we're being trained for those things now. This is a training we're going through. This is a rehearsal, as the scriptures say, right? Rehearsing the righteous acts, right? This is a rehearsal that we're going through, and we should be growing. And now the expectations are being increased, man. And you see the elder Apostle Aramlab, and I'm sure it's the message between all the elder apostles. No more. I forget the exact name of the video, but in so many words, stop being lazy, man, and put your hand to the plow and keep it pushing, man. You know. So I hope that was edifying. Again, I'm driving. It wasn't. I quoted some scriptures, so it's hard to. You're sitting there driving, trying to read, so I didn't want to do that. But I hope it was edifying, man. I want to, give all praises, man, to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruchad Wadash. I'm so humbled by this truth, man, and I needed the truth. The truth was the missing piece in my life that you didn't know you needed it until you got it. And you're like, damn, I needed this, man. So I give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Ruchad Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who rule well, and also honor and salutation to those of you who are of the hopeful elect. And with that, I say shalom.